George St-Pierre versus Ben Askren. These two guys cannot be beat. And if they were to fight, somebody would get beat. Both these guys are champions in their respective weight classes, but they both fight for separate organizations. We know that GSP is the UFC 170-pound champion of the world, and Ben Askren, he's been holding the title over at Bellator for quite some time now, and also just hasn't been beat. And Ben Funky Askren, he's 11-0, basically had 11 wins in a row, and won the Bellator championship pretty early, and he's been holding it, but not as long as George St-Pierre. George St-Pierre is one of the top pound for pound in the world, and most people think he would demolish Ben Askren. But let me ask you guys, the fans, do you think that Ben Askren would put up a fight against George St-Pierre? Would it make an interesting fight to see George get in there with a guy who really dominates the takedown? Ben Askren does get the takedown, and although his competition hasn't been nearly as tough as George St-Pierre, he's handled the guys that he's fought pretty well. I know guys like Dan Hornbuckle, Lyman Good, and Nick the Goat Thompson are nothing. We've seen him fight Jay Haran and, you know, a couple other fights, but, you know, the competition really wasn't there. So, you know, I'm just throwing this out there. Ben Askren versus George St-Pierre. What are your comments? What are your views? What do you think? Ben is 29 years old. He's had 2 knockouts thus far, 3 submissions, and 6 decisions. So, you know, he's going for the decision as well. And most of his knockouts and submissions were early on in his career against probably real bums. Josh Flowers was his first fight. You know, he knocked that guy out, and that guy has a 2 or 3 record. So, you know, Ben Askren hasn't stepped up his competition, and maybe Bellator's just trying to keep a champion. Either that or they just don't have the competition. So I got to go with GSP here all the way, baby. GSP would take him down, confuse him standing up, and just has all the tools to beat Ben Askren. What do you guys think? Is there anyone who thinks that Ben Askren would knock out George St-Pierre? I don't think so. Take him down over and over again? Maybe. Win a 5-round decision? It's possible. But because of his resume and, you know, the people he fought, I can't put it past GSP. GSP for the win, baby. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening, and peace out. Hope you subscribe to the channel. I got about